Careful. This is the moment when the supposedly dead killer comes back to life for one last scare.
Not in my movie.
The 1996 film Scream revitalized the slasher genre by deconstructing the typical horror stereotypes. Directed by Wes Craven, the film features characters who are aware of horror movie conventions and use this knowledge to navigate their terrifying reality. Here are the top 10 weird but true facts. Be sure to stick around to the end for a bonus fact.
Yeah! I'm ready, baby! Hit it! Get up! Yeah, man, get up! Hit it!
Number 1. The movie Scream was inspired by a real-life series of student murders in Gainesville, Florida in 1990. The perpetrator, Danny Harold Rolling, became known as the Gainesville Ripper. In August 1990, Rolling committed 5 murders and was quickly apprehended in September of the same year. He left a chilling impression by posing his victims' bodies in unsettling ways, capturing statewide attention. Number 2. Wes Craven directed the original Scream trilogy and returned in 2011 to direct the 4th installment.
Allowed them somehow to come out of the film happy, and that's the majority experience coming out of
Sadly, he passed away in 2015 due to a brain tumor. In the latest film, a new character named Wes Hicks, a Woodsboro High student, is introduced and played by Dylan Minnette. Just before the credits roll, a title card appears reading, "For Wes," dedicating the film to Wes Craven and honoring his invaluable contributions to the Scream franchise. Number 3. The iconic Scream mask was discovered during a location scout. It was a simple, store-bought Halloween mask that Wes Craven and a producer stumbled upon in a box of items in a garage. Craven immediately saw potential in the mask, noting its resemblance to Edvard Munch's famous painting, The Scream.
What?
30-second delay.
And wanted to use it as the basis for the film's design. Number 4. The Weinstein Company felt the original title, Scary Movie, was too comedic, though producer Kathy Conrad was in favor of it. Producer Bob Weinstein strongly pushed for a title change, and Harvey Weinstein ultimately decided on Scream, inspired by the recently released duet by Michael and Janet Jackson. While the crew was initially hesitant about the change, they later agreed it was fitting, as the title perfectly captured the film's unique blend of offbeat humor and horror. Number 5. The iconic voice of the masked killer in Scream is provided by veteran voice actor Roger L. Jackson. Whenever Drew Barrymore or Neve Campbell's characters are on the phone with the killer, they are speaking directly to Jackson.
Do you want to die, Sydney? Your mother sure didn't.
Fuck you, you creep.
To heighten the cast's genuine reactions, director Wes Craven deliberately kept Jackson away from the actors, ensuring their surprise and unease when hearing the chilling voice. If you're enjoying this content, please support the channel by hitting the like button. Number 6. While filming Scream, Drew Barrymore, who portrayed Casey, accidentally dialed 911 several times.
I have a boyfriend.
I lied. I do have a boyfriend, and he'll be here any second, so your ass better be good.
Sure.
The prop master forgot to unplug the phone before filming, causing the accidental calls. On one occasion, the police called back, confused, and asked why they kept receiving the calls. Number 7. Wes Craven's 1984 slasher film A Nightmare on Elm Street is one of his most iconic works. 12 years later, in Scream, Craven treated his audience to a clever cameo. He appears briefly as Fred, the janitor at Woodsboro High, dressed in Freddy Krueger's signature outfit. A striped sweater, black pants, and hat. The disguise is complete with a long wig and mustache, making Craven nearly unrecognizable in the role. Number 8. The party scene near the end of the film, which runs for 42 minutes, took 21 nights to film. Known on set as Scene 118, the cast worked through the night for 21 consecutive nights, from sunset to sunrise. After the scene was completed, the crew celebrated with t-shirts that read, "I survived Scene 118. The entire team humorously dubbed it the longest night in horror history. Number 9. In the credits section of Scream, the director Wes Craven added, No thanks whatsoever to the Santa Rosa City School District Board. The film crew had a verbal agreement with the school principal to shoot there. However, city officials later claimed the crew had not filed the necessary paperwork. Locals were also unhappy about a slasher film being shot at the school. As a result, at the last minute, the production was moved to the former Sonoma Community Center. Number 10, in a subtle nod to Scream 4, a moment confirms the fate of Kirby Reed, the beloved character portrayed by Hayden Panettiere. While Richie watches a YouTube video about Stab 8, one of the thumbnail recommendations features an interview with Kirby, whose survival had long been the subject of fan speculation. Now for a bonus fact, the scene where Tatum meets her grisly end in Scream, getting crushed in the dog flap, was a nightmare to shoot. Rose McGowan's petite frame posed a problem, as she kept falling out when the door was lifted. To solve the issue, crew members nailed her clothes to the door to keep her in place. McGowan has since joked that she's used that experience to help her slip through dog flaps when she's been locked out of her house. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed today's episode, please hit the like and subscribe button and check out more interesting videos on this channel.